Good morning, babies. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. It's morning here. I hope this video finds you well. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Whenever you find it, it is the right time because it is timeless. Please use your own discernment and intuition. I will never reach out to you for personal readings because I'm not doing them, and I wouldn't reach out anyway. So I'm at least not doing as of now. All right. I totally inhaled my toothpaste this morning, so I have this really annoying cough thing going on. All right, only high vibrating energies aligned with only pure source. Okay. We have the Six of Cups. The song I got on shuffle was Different Species. I forgot to look up what the artist was, so sorry. But just the name of the song itself was enough for me. So people are used to getting certain results. Like the Six of Cups is associated with the past and children, soulmates, shit like that. Let's see what we can get from that. Man, all of these keep landing on the floor. We have the Tower in reverse, because what I was gonna get is like, I heard drop it like it's hot, like drop, like you're hard to handle. The Tower in reverse. So people are used to this, like avoiding certain situations or like things blowing up. They're used to, you know, it's A plus B always equals C in their eyes. But since you're a different species, that doesn't quite happen. Like all their little tactics to avoid disaster, or like, let's say you even leaving or standing up for yourself, like they're really good at like, oh, okay, like I know when to draw the line, like I know how to use somebody, but just enough so I don't get caught, like that type of thing. Or like I know how to manipulate them just so I don't get, they don't leave, you know, that type of thing. People are used to getting that result. Also, it's I'm getting, it's like someone doesn't want to change their behavior and you like call them out, but they just like act a different way so you don't see that they're not changing. It's like they buy you gifts, or you know, they're used to A plus B always equals C. Or if they're used to not being held accountable for shit, or let's say somebody's like, you know, I'd really wish you would stop doing that, or whatever it is. They're used to essentially like doing like what do they call it, like love bombing or something like that, to get out of it so they don't actually have to be held accountable for their behavior. They're used to, like, you know, using sweet little nothings whispering in your ear, like, oh, you're, you know, they give compliments. Or I don't know, let's say your boss like did some really greasy shit and they just like gave you a little bit of like a 50-cent raise or something like that to like shut you up. Like that type of thing. Like they're used to getting that, like, I'll just give just enough to so they don't realize what I did, or I'll whisper sweet little nothings like compliments so they like get, they're used to that little, it's the magician shit, like the distraction. But that doesn't work on you. Well, because you're like a human lie detector. And I wonder, let's see if I can find, oh, it's by Gunna and Offset. Different species. All right, so what's up with this? Why do we need to know this? The reason we need to know this, we have the Five of Cups, or sorry, wow, I don't know why I said the Five of Cups. Interesting. Two of Cups in reverse. So you're seeing that the behavior hasn't changed. The fluff and the compliments didn't work. The gifts didn't work. Whatever it was, the the piss poor attempt at a raise when you like do way much more and you're like way worth than what they gave you, that type of shit. um it still happened. The separation, the severing still happened. And they're like, that might be like what you're witnessing, because you might be seeing people around you extremely shocked, or like maybe this person or these people are really good at the, I'm just gonna put this in quotes, the poker face, but I get that you're able to read these people really well. Interesting. Five of Swords. One more. Actually, I'll do two more because I kind of want to see what this. We have the Death card in reverse. I saw this coming. All right. Two. Okay. The Ace of Cups in reverse. This is somebody like clawing and doing everything they can to like not let go. So that could be like this could be like your ex, like still on this shit. Like if they're still like trying to, let's say you have to like be in contact with them, whether it's like children or you have some sort of financial contractual thing with them, whatever it is, you still have to like be like, I don't know, it could even just be like you have to like email them occasionally for whatever reason, or exchange like paperwork or whatever. They're still like trying to figure out how, like, for one, they're bamboozled, like, what happened, what do you mean? Like they're still on that shit. But they're with that Five of Swords, that's like winning at all costs, like not giving in at all, like dying on this hill. And that Death card in reverse is not letting go at all. Like, bro, like literally like Ed Gein's mom, like, like holding on to that corpse, like, bro, let it go, bury it. It's still like, this thing is disintegrating, it stinks, there's flies everywhere, but they're still not letting go, they're still not burying it. I'm kind of seeing it's like somebody keeping a houseplant and like still watering it when it's like very, very dead. Like that's just what I'm seeing. It's like they're still especially with that Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like we're still trying to water this. So if this is like your boss and you're like straight up like put your 2 weeks in or something, and they're just like, so how we, they're still trying their tricks to see if you'll stay, and you're like, yeah, this ain't working, bud. Oh, I can get you a 10-cent raise. How we doing with, you'd like that, like, it's just weird stuff. Or like they think that they can compliment you into staying, or they're so used to getting the results of, oh, if I just compliment you, like it'll distract you and you'll forget all the bullshit. Like they're just so used to getting that result that it works. Ten of Wands in reverse. Knight of Rods. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, like essentially, like if you were wondering if like maybe because like they, like, let's say, just say this is a clarification, like exactly what the fuck they're on, but they're at this Five of Swords energy so tough, and they're like literally willing to empty their bank account for you with that Ace of Cups in reverse. Like they're finally willing to like what you've been asking for this whole entire time, just know that this is only temporary. Because I'm seeing here, it's like as soon as you lay this burden down of like doing all this work, you're going to be so invigorated with that Knight of Rods, the Knight of Wands, that it's not gonna be like, I mean, look at this chick. Like, she's like in her fucking bad bitch era. Like, that's you laying these burdens down that aren't yours to carry. You've been carrying, I'm definitely getting, even if it's like your boss and stuff, and it's not like a romantic relationship, they're able to dump their emotional burdens on you. Like, you can carry that shit. Like, you have been the perfect target for any of this shit, and you actually give them the relief because your energy is so strong and healing, and they've been taking advantage of this. They're unaware of what it is. They know they want you around and that you make things better and heal and like just super good, but they don't want to give, they're still like stingy with their shit. They don't want to change as a person, because there's like, I'm getting, it's like you're helping them heal and see the world differently, but they don't want to change as a person and be this generous and giving and, you know, actually make things balanced and be a team player. They don't want that. So as soon as you, like, you're gonna be so satisfied that what's done is done. You've showed them the world. You showed them how things, they could change, and you leaving needs to be the lesson. You know, like I said, like, there's some relationships, I've said this before in other videos, I should say, there's some relationships that do actually need work, and like, you know, it is, you'll know that they want to work on things, and you'll know that the behaviors have changed and all of that. Like, this one, you know, like, you've gotten the same fucking result every time. These people don't want to change, and they all go back. You watch the cycles happen. I'm already getting, if this is a romantic relationship, you've already cut it off. This isn't somebody you're actively with and like working through shit with. Like, this is them, like, you, like, it's been a while and they're still like trying to show you, and you know it's a facade, but like, you'll know exactly what it is. There's gonna be no confusion, but you're gonna finally see them be like, crack their little hearts open and being like, look, I'll give you it too. Like, it's gonna be too late. You're gonna be like, I'm getting it to, you already have shit in motion that's like so much better. You're already feeling the lightness of letting this go. Like, maybe it's not even like I said, you're in your last, you give your 2-week notice, but you're feeling the lightness and excitement of that burden being lifted. And that's how you know, like, you're making the right decision with that 9 of Pentacles. Because you're gonna feel just this invigoration, excitement, and the burden is like, you're lighter. You might feel like sadness, or like, because this has been like a journey and you put so much effort in, so there's that attachment to it, but that doesn't necessarily mean you need to stick around. Obviously use your own discernment, like I said, but I'm getting there's gonna be like a little grief period where you're like, man, because then you're gonna start seeing like things that are nice and like you appreciate, but you'll know what the right thing is. Because as soon as you make that decision to leave or like fully sever ties or just be like, no, I'm still not gonna do this, and you feel that lightness and the burden lifted and this excitement for this new journey, that's how you'll know it's the right decision. Because this is literally leading to you having your own empire with that 9 of Pentacles. And so since we have the fire to the Pentacles, the wands to the Pentacles, like, that's all this creation, and it's endless creation of abundance, because that's sitting in your own abundance, sitting in your own independence, your own empire. You created that, all that work you've done, you're feeling the rewards of it. You're reaping the rewards of all this badass shit you've done. And it's almost like all of this work you put into whatever this connection was, like I said, it could be your work, boss, friend, you know, partner, whatever, like, you're getting paid back for all the bullshit that happened. And, you know, because you help these people grow, you help them heal, you help them see that like I said, you're a different species. You had to show them that A plus B doesn't always equal C. Their little tactics and all of this shit doesn't work on everybody, and it's about time they start living right. Like that's essentially what you were showing them, is they need to start living right. Like it's like their last chance to like really choose their path, or it's like set, and they're gonna start really, if they don't choose a lighter path and a, you know, a lighter heart and living right, honestly, however that looks for them, they're gonna start really getting that karma shit like tough if they're not already. But yeah, this is leading to your own empire. Like you, it's done. You know it's done, and they're just gonna try. They're clinging on to something that's already dead. They didn't water it this whole entire time, but now that they know that you're for sure leaving and you're for sure done. Like I said, if it's like an ex that you have some weird contractual shit with, like and you're like, maybe we should just like get out of this. Like it's not worth it to me. You can have it or whatever. Like you severing that has them pressed and stressed because they thought like they could reel you back in with this weird shit. Like, but you've been done. You've been over it this whole entire time. All right, babies. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you so much. I thank you for being here. Okay, bye.